మీ దాంట్లో ఏ కొత్తదనం ఉంది అంటున్నారు.
పదండి, వీళ్ళని వేరే కమిటీకి పరిచయం చేద్దాం.
నా ఈ కళ్ళల్లో ఒకటి గాజు కన్ను, ఇంకోటి ఒరిజినల్ కన్ను. నువ్వు నా కళ్ళల్లో చూసి ఏది గాజు కన్ను ఏది ఒరిజినల్ కన్ను చెప్పాలి. చూద్దాం చూద్దాం. అదే నేను చెప్పాను నాకు మా ఆవిడ కూడా ఏది ఒరిజినల్ కన్నా చెప్పలేకపోయింది.
You know that thing must be 100 years old.
the inception and infancy. In 1964, Right Reverend Ignatius Mummadi, Bishop of Guntur, was most instrumental in getting back the Jesuits to Andhra after 3 centuries and establishing Andhra Loyola College in Vijayawada. He wanted to have another institution in Guntur, the seat of his diocese. His ardent desire was to have a school for boys run by the Jesuit fathers to cater to the needs of the town and the diocese. A good and well-established English medium school had been a long-felt need in this area. The foundation stone was laid on 30th January 1964 by Sri Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy, the then Chief Minister, in the presence of several Jesuits and well-wishers. The responsibility of construction and raising fund was given to Father Y. Papaya, who was a founder and architect of LPS. He played a vital role, meeting several officials, his relatives, and other companies to raise a fund for its completion. LPS was a brainchild of Father Papaya.
A motto and schola brevis, born for greater things, natus ad maiora, is the motto of LPS. Our monogram and motto signify great ideals. The triangle in the monogram represents the omnipresence of the triune God in our lives, which impels us to do great things for the greater glory of God and for the service of our brothers and sisters. The regular classes began with just 13 students in July 1964, and K. Ramesh was the first student admitted into class 1 as per our school record. Father Murphy, the first principal, Father Papaya and Brother Stanislaus were the pioneers. 1967, the foundation stone of hostel was laid by Dr. V.L. Dutt on 15th April 1967.
1968. To raise fund, Father Papaya invited the legendary late Srimati M.S. Subbulakshmi to give a musical concert in September 1968, and she magnanimously donated her check to complete the construction. The hostel was ready by the following year and then was solemnly inaugurated by Sri K. Brahmananda Reddy, the then Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. Now, the boys had a new home, and to their delight, a swimming pool too. Father Kalital, the affectionate and lovable grand old man, joined the Jesuit community and started a dairy farm to supply the hostel with fresh milk and cultivated good vegetables with the help of workers and students.
Sports and games have always been an integral part of our education. An inter-school annual sports meet called the Pentangular was introduced with St. Patrick's Secunderabad, St. John's Gannavaram, St. Matthew's Patamata, and St. John's Grammar School, Secunderabad. A rare feature was the introduction of the Army, Navy, and Air Force wings equipped with a shooting range. Andhra, a part of Madurai province, became a separate region with Reverend Father Balaya as the first regional superior in the year 1972.
Jesuit Brothers' contribution to LPS. Right from the beginning, Jesuit Brothers contributed a lot for the development of the students and showed their love and concern towards the students. Brother Stanislas, Brother Suzai Arul, Brother A. Thomas, Brother Severiar, Brother Augustine, Brother Xavier Amal, Brother Maria Michael, Brother Boghai, Brother John, Brother Thomas Bellarimin, and Brother Navis were men who put their heart and soul for this institution.
Towards the silver milestone. (1984). The need to reach out to the poor children of our workers found concrete expression in starting a Telugu medium school for them. The Vijay Mary Center, as it was called at first, was the brainchild of Brother Susai Arul. It went through various phases of transformations and became Loyola Telugu School, and now it is called Loyola High School.
1986 was a red letter year in our history. Miss Kumadbin Joshi, the then governor of Andhra Pradesh, was the chief guest for the annual sports day. Thanks to the efforts of the principal, Father Gnanadevan. 1984 to 89. These 5 years saw a steady growth in the field of education and co-curricular activities. Father G. Francis, the principal, was instrumental in starting the Lyceum tournaments, Loyola Inter-School Invitational Athletic Meet, to expose students to a wider and healthy competition, mainly within Guntur.
1989. The Silver Milestone. In December 1989, LPS celebrated the Silver Jubilee on a grand scale. And on this occasion, a souvenir was brought out. Towards the millennium. 1991. Father's residence was inaugurated by Reverend Father Y. Papaya and was constructed by Father Karunaidas and Brother Augustine. In the year 1993, Loyola Telugu Medium School was inaugurated by Sri Chebrolu Hanumaya, former Transport Minister of Andhra Pradesh. It was constructed by Father Karunaidas while he was the superior. In the year 1996, a new basketball court and the compound wall were constructed by Father Gnanasekaran and Father Aloysius. In the year 1999, the primary wing of Telugu Medium School was put up by Reverend Father Joseph Raj.
2002 December 10th, 85-year-old Father Papaya, the founder of LPS, breathed his last in Hyderabad, but his legacy continues. 2000-2009, in the first decade of the millennium, headed by Father Arogya Sami, the school advanced in strength, standard, and good results. 2003, Loyola opts for co-education. In response to the need of the time, admissions for girls open, and the first girl admitted was Pasupuleti Sridevi into class 4. 2004, 10 Jesuits of Andhra province made their final commitment on 10th March 2004 in the presence of Father Peter Hens Kolvenbach, the Superior General of the Society of Jesus.
The present profile, our vision, accepting Jesus Christ as our teacher and model. And being rooted in the charisma of the Society of Jesus, Loyola Public School, Guntur, has opted for educational apostolate and aim at integral growth of the students. We form them to be men and women for others, to become persons of conscience, competence, compassion, and commitment to build a just and humane society. The vision statement is refocused on the following aspects. Every Loyolite must become emotionally matured, intellectually vibrant, and spiritually awakened.
Our mission is to form young men and women for others who distinguish themselves by their academic excellence, sound character, spirit of selfless service, and leadership qualities. The dedicated staff, non-teaching staff, and co-workers play a vital role in the formation of the students in accordance with the visionary spirit of the management, thereby strengthening the original vision of the founder, Saint Ignatius of Loyola.
Invoking God's blessing. The Holy Spirit Mass is arranged in the beginning of the academic year regularly for God's abundant blessings upon the institution and all of us every year. We experience the abiding love of Almighty God, the source of strength and guidance. We set the tone for the new academic year by celebrating the Eucharist and motivating the student community to pray and depend on God to meet the challenges. All the community members, staff, and the students of both LHS and LPS gather to begin the academic year.
Loyola Family Day. Loyola Day is celebrated on 31st July on a grand scale. We conduct prayer service, Eucharistic celebration, cultural program or sports and games for both schools. We acknowledge the service rendered by our campus employees and honor them with fellowship meal. In the evening, the religious are invited to join the prayer service followed by dinner.
Independence Day and Grandparents' Day. Special people deserve a special day. LPS stood out as a trendsetter when we celebrated Grandparents' Day along with Independence Day. Grandparents of primary section are invited and honored on this special day. The management gratefully acknowledges and appreciates the love, concern, and care shown by the grandparents to the little ones.
Sports meet from the students' perspective. The entire school and the spacious grounds of LPS were a festive look. The football ground was filled with children, parents, old students, and well-wishers. The sports meet has been revived after a gap of 10 years. Every member of the staff, student, and the management worked towards the success of the meet. The significance of this event was that every child got an opportunity to exhibit his or her talents. We, the students of LPS, were given ample opportunities to showcase our hidden talents in sports and games. We feel accepted, appreciated, and encouraged. The rhythmic march past with accurate precision attracted everyone. Thanks to our beloved staff and the visionary principal.
gratefully remember our veterans.
The evergreen,
Mrs. Rafia Begum,
always available.
Mr. Balaswamy,
The meticulous,
Mr. S. Joseph,
methodic.
Mr. Lakshmi Narayana,
The compassionate,
Mr. Shivaya,
the silent performer.
Mr. Appa Rao,
Cool and calm,
Mr. Kutumba Rao,
hard working,
Mr. Jai Rao,
dedicated,
Mr. Anthony Raj,
the all-rounder.
Mr. Desmond,
They all went with great satisfaction of serving this great institution. All of them were felicitated in a grand manner. The management, staff, and students highlighted their selfless service and gave them a fitting farewell. LPS is indebted to them.
Outreach programs. Loyola always has the option for the poor. To show our solidarity, our students visit Mother Teresa's home and home for the aged. They also visited the cyclone-affected areas in Tenali with their generous help in cash and kind. This was appreciated by the district collector. Their exposure program also includes their visit to Josil Company, Sangam Milk Dairy, Bharati Soap Works, Paper Industry, District Jail, and Police Station.
Co-curricular activities. Our students are very good in co-curricular activities like abacus, chess, debate, Olympiad, karate, singing, music, dance, and the like. Our students participate in programs arranged in various schools and come with lots of medals and cups. In this academic year, we have started foreign languages: French, German, and Spanish every Saturday. Thanks to the management for their initiative.
Fancy Fet. We, the Loyola community, staff, non-teaching staff, co-workers, and alumni had put our minds together and brought thousands of people to our campus to witness the Fancy Fet after 12 years. Staff members showed keen interest to make this event a grand success. They arranged 20 stalls in different places and conducted a variety of games. It was so interesting that even parents, alumni, and well-wishers took active part in it. Part of the proceeds was donated to Mother Teresa's home, and the rest was given to Vinikonda Mission to build low-cost houses for the poor.
Option for the marginalized. Option for the poor was always one of the objectives of LPS right from its inception. The school management supports more than 200 economically deserving students with scholarship without the consideration of caste or religion. Besides, the school management and staff in our Loyola High School, Telugu medium, is entirely supported by Loyola Public School.
National Award to LPS. Loyola Public School was awarded Rashtriya Vidya Saraswati Puraskar and a Certificate of Excellence with Lifetime Achievement Gold Medal for our outstanding achievements and remarkable role in the field of education. The award was presented on 20th September 2010 in New Delhi by Indian Solidarity Council, New Delhi, at a largely attended prestigious ceremony. Father Principal received the award and Mr. Krishna Reddy, alumnus, accompanied.
ICSE results. Loyola Public School consecutively secured state second rank in ICSE March 2011 and 2012. It was something wonderful, marvelous, and cherishable when we felicitated Kumari Pranavi 2011 and Master G.V. Kaushik of 2012. Both of them setting a new benchmark in the school's history. The school secured 100% results 23 times in ICSE public exams. The principal, while addressing the assembly, said that the Jesuits have never failed in taking radical, challenging, and path-breaking decisions in the field of education. He assured the students and the parents that Jesuit institutions will continue to do the same in the days ahead as well.
Special attention to slow learners. Genuine concern and compassion is shown to the slow learners in the form of special classes. Special classes are also arranged in the morning for the ICSE slow learners.
Transport. The number of day scholars in the school has been in the rise in the recent past. To ferry the students to the school and back, the school was plying 23 buses till last year. The school is grateful to Mr. Shiva, Mr. Pubal Reddy, the drivers and conductors who helped us to ply these buses. At the beginning of this academic year, to meet the challenges faced due to the increase in number and the new rules introduced by the Transport Department, we have replaced these buses with a fleet of 30 new buses. It has cost the management a huge sum. We are thankful to the parents for the cooperation. Special thanks to Mr. Srinivas of Morning Star Travels and his staff for running these buses on contract basis.
NCC Girls Wing. We have started NCC Wing for the girls in 2011. They are carefully selected and given training. Mrs. Pratibha is our new NCC officer for girls. Cadet Sanjita went through different phases of rigorous training and was handpicked for the Republic Day Parade in New Delhi in 2013. The school is proud of you, child. Cadet Jay Shri Rayal received the Best Cadet Award in 2013.
NCC Boys Wing. Cadet Varappa was awarded the Best Cadet Award, and Mr. Subbarao, our NCC officer and PET, was awarded the Best NCC Officer by the NCC Group for displaying consistent high performance throughout the year. The management and the alumni felicitated them both in the school as well as in the alumni meet.
Feats in sports and games. LPS has reached new heights in sports and games in district, state, and national level in the recent past. National level. LPS secured championship in the ICSE basketball and football tournaments. 4 of our NCC cadets participated in Subrato Cup football tournament in Kolkata and brought gold medals and certificates. A few students participated in Paika, Bangalore. 4 of our students participated in the national level sports meet conducted at Ispat Stadium, Rourkela, Odisha. 4 members participated in national championship in the ICSE basketball tournament in Kerala.
State level. Every Loyolite feels proud of our basketball team, which won the ICSE basketball tournament held on 7th September 2011 at Hyderabad. It was one more feather added to our cap. Among the 31 teams from various ICSE schools in Andhra Pradesh, our students secured second prizes in 800 meters and discus throw, third prize in long jump and 200 meters. District level. In the Paika football tournament organized by District Sports Authority of Guntur on 22nd November 2011, LPS stood first in the district and third in the state. In the Cricket Coca-Cola Cup for 2011-2012, organized by Guntur District Cricket Association, LPS were the winners and stood second in the central zone. It is a beautiful custom that all our medal winners are once again felicitated in the school assembly and given one more school certificate to encourage them and create interest in sports and games. The management acknowledges the committed PET masters Mr. Subbarao, Mr. Bapuji, Mr. Anjaneyulu, Mr. Koteshwar Rao, and Miss Jivani for their painstaking efforts to coach our students to go to state and national level tournaments. LPS has the capacity to produce stalwarts for nation building. The takeoff stage, Golden Jubilee building.
LPS took a big leap forward when we laid the foundation stone for the LPS Golden Jubilee block on 1st March 2010 on the auspicious occasion of Ugadi. Father Pothireddy Anthony, the provincial, blessed, and Srimati Mekatoti Sucharita, MLA, Prattipadu, laid the foundation stone. The principal gratefully remembers Father Provincial, the president of the school, Mr. David Nath, the architect, Mr. Krishna Reddy, the builder and the alumnus, Mr. Anand, the attender, for their expertise and great support to the new building. He gratefully acknowledges everyone for this magnificent new structure. It was solemnly blessed and inaugurated on 8th September 2013 in the presence of Reverend Father Pothireddy Anthony, Mr. Mahesh Reddy Alumnus, AMR Constructions Limited, Shri Dokka Manikya Varaprasad Rao, the Minister for Rural Development of Andhra Pradesh. Several Jesuits, alumni, and well-wishers who graced the occasion expressed the visionary, innovative, and creative efforts. This is the brainchild of our beloved principal, Father Vuvuri Anthony, assisted by Mr. Krishna Reddy, ALPS Treasurer. The principal remembers the past and present Jesuit community, dedicated staff, non-teaching staff, and generous alumni for their wholehearted support.
The Jubilee block at a glance. The new, elegant, and imposing structure houses administrative office, staff rooms, 15 well-furnished classrooms, 2 computer labs, 2 English language labs, science labs, digital library, a room for mineral water plant, well-furnished conference hall, and an examination hall. With this, the school will have a qualitative facelift in tune with the signs of the times.
Alumni of Loyola Public School. Through networking, we can make a difference. Alumni of Loyola Public School was refocused. The alumni were brought close to the management and the staff. LPS family is ever grateful to ALPS for the generous contribution of 35 lakhs from various individuals and batches to raise the fund for the new block. The principal conducted ALPS meet in both Hyderabad and Guntur. Many of them supported with their finance and personnel. The management gratefully acknowledges the contribution of ALPS for the accompaniment with both personnel and finance to complete the Jubilee building. Thanks a million to everyone. Now, the entire building looks very elegant, spacious, artistic, and innovative. Quite a few alumni expressed their sentiments to their alma mater. This is how they responded.
I can't forget my golden memories.
Said Mr. C.M. Pavan Kumar Reddy.
Jesuit fathers taught me how to come up in the society.
By Shri Lagadapati Sridhar.
We can achieve anything with perseverance.
Expressed Mr. Kuchipudi Venkatesh.
My dreams are fulfilled.
Mr. Fatima Marreddy, the former president of Old Students.
I feel that I have come to the school again. LPS taught me how to serve the society.
By Mr. A. Mahesh Reddy, AMR Constructions, Hyderabad.
LPS achievements in a nutshell. Secured 100% result in the ICSE public exams 23 times. Excellent infrastructure. Lifetime Achievement Gold Medal from the Indian Solidarity Council on 20th September 2010. Technology-based teaching with latest gadgets. Smart class in all sections. ICC Championship in Basketball 2011. ICC Championship in Football 2012. State and national level participation in sports and games, and many trophies and medals brought home.
And Miss Sanjita of Class 10 took part in Republic Day Parade on 26 January 2013.
Loyola Public School in India's top best schools.
Loyola Public School received highest ranking with 8 triple plus by the pioneering newspaper in Kolkata on 16th January 2013.
In-service training for the teaching staff.
Orientation in the beginning of the academic year. In-service training for effective teaching for English, mathematics, computer and science subjects conducted by the ICSE Council at Kolkata. Seminars on Jesuit vision and objectives. Regular staff meetings to assess our strength and weakness. Teachers' evaluation by the students, staff and the principal. Educational tours for the staff and the students. Teachers and students are given social exposures to know the ground realities. Faith-oriented prayer sessions are conducted regularly for spiritual strength.
Students' enrichment programs.
Moral instruction and value education, catechism are part of the curriculum. Language skill exercises both in speaking and writing. Training for leadership and organization. Personality development seminars. Exposure to the socio-cultural situation. Visiting places like companies, court, police stations, old age homes, and historical places. Retreat and orientation programs. Remedial courses for the slow learners.
It's fitting that I must give thanks to everyone for this occasion. You have accepted our invitation and graced this occasion with your words of encouragement. Special thanks to all the dignitaries, Sri K.R.M. Kishore Kumar, the Additional Director of Police Academy, Reverend Father Joe Aikra, Chairperson of ICSE Council, Right Reverend Dr. Galibali, Bishop of Guntur, Sri Lav Nageswar Rao, Additional Solicitor General, S. Suresh Kumar, Collector and DM Guntur, Sri Kona Sasidhar, Collector of Kadapa, Srimati M. Sucharita, Member of Legislative Assembly, Sri K.S. Lakshman Rao, Member of Legislative Council, Sri Shambat Shah, President of Jesuit Alumni Association of India, Sri Pilla Venkateswar Rao, PVR Chalabadi Metal Industries, Nallabadu. Fathers, sisters, parents, officials, well-wishers and alumni. There is a man behind all our success. Next to God is none other than our provincial Reverend Father Pothiretti Anthony, who trusted me and entrusted the big responsibility of leading the Loyola Public School for the past 5 years to develop the academics as well as infrastructure. Thanks to you, Father Provincial. I gratefully remember Father Innaya and Joseph Kumar, Father Amar and Anand, Father Sunil and Andrew, for your wonderful cooperation and constant guidance. Someone asked me, what is the secret of your success in LPS? I replied him, we move with God's strength. Beside the dedicated staff, non-teaching staff and office personnel, co-workers in the hostel and other employees in the campus, and strong alumni are the sources of our strength. Special thanks to our generous and vibrating alumni who understood the need of the school and came forward with their personal and finance to support us. The management never forgets to thank Mr. GVSR Krishna Reddy for his dedication and commitment for the development of the school. Finally, I would like to thank our beloved parents, officials, our neighbors, JMJ sisters, clergy home fathers, St. Anne's sisters, Sacred Heart brothers, Father Sundar Babu, and well-wishers for your wholehearted